I'm on my way to set up camp, to do an overnight trial on my bug out gear. Now, it was nice and sunny, but now it's starting to cloud over, so it looks like I'm going to have to set up fairly quickly. So yeah, I'm going to bring you along, and we'll show you just a little bit of how things go. I'm not going to get into full bug out mode, but I'm going to do a basic camp setup and try out some of my gear, see if my sleep system works, and stuff like that. So as you can see right now, we're off in the woods. What you can't really tell is that literally probably 100 meters that way is a road. This is like, you know, across the street from my house. So, as this is a populated area, it's going to be a bit more like a stealth camp. I'm not going to be making a big fire, not going to be cutting down trees, anything like that. Because this is most likely private property, and as such, I want to be as quiet as possible. But I'm going to take you with me and just show you a little bit of how my system works. And see when it's set up. Okay, well, it seems quicker to find a spot than I thought. I was thinking I would have to look around a little bit. I'd already done some scouting in here, and it's a fairly hard place to find a good site for what my setup is, because it is so thick. But this looks like a good spot. Looks like I've got good distance here, so I'll get up on the setup and we'll see how that goes. So bear with me as I unpack it. Okay, so far I have my hammock set up. So, parachute nylon hammock, got my ridge line here. We'll put a tarp over top of it, see how it works. Now I may have, this is the first time setting this up. I'm not exactly sure on the lashings. We'll see if it works. If I end up on the ground in the morning, we'll know it didn't hold. As far as the tarp, to see if this setup works. It may not. We'll have to find out through trial and error, but that's what this is all about, so I know when I actually need to use it, that it works this way. So that is how it's going for now. Check back in later. Okay, so I think I'm done with the shelter setup. It took a bit longer than I thought. I really had to play around with, getting everything properly laid out. I mean, it's just a trial run, so we'll see if it works. But so far, that's what I got. Got it lashed to the trees, my carabiner, hammock, tarp, and on this side. Okay, so we'll come around. This side I have it lashed up higher to a tree over there. Tree right here. And underneath I got my hammock, sleeping bag, and a wool blanket beneath it, just as a insulation layer. And yes, I know this looks low, and it is, but when I'm in it, I'm still probably, 4 or 5 inches off the ground. I see a lot of people thinking of hammock camping, and they have their tarps and hammocks way up in the trees, and that's making for a lot of cold air underneath them. So I thought I would try to remedy it by putting myself lower, less air around me to warm up. Because that's one of the complaints I've seen about hammock camping, is that it's cold. But we'll see how this works. Now if we come back over, got my pack, new bag, which is different from my old bug out bag, which I'll get into later. Right there, my stove. I'm just about to make myself some dinner, and we'll see how all of this goes. Okay, so dinner for tonight. going to try out homemade MREs, or ration packs. And it really is MRE. Everything in here is ready to eat as is. But hopefully, if it works, I have made a way to cook my dinner, which is just for tonight, just a bag of basmati rice, and actually eat it warm without, so I don't have to eat a bag of cold rice. And so for that, I've just designed, boil some water, put it in a bag, stick that in the bag, and let it sit. Hopefully, if it goes, all things work, it will work for me. So, get some water. Set that aside for now. And this is just a just one of those solid fuel tablet stoves. They retail for like anywhere from $6 to $12 at Walmart or Canadian Tire. That's where I got. But I got mine at the dollar store, $2. So I've never used one of these before. See how she goes. Apparently these things are hard to light. Luckily I have a whole box of matches just in the stove. I got several more in my bag. And it's windy. Bear with me. If I have to, I'll pull out my lighter. There she goes. Only took me 4 matches. Okay. So let's get this water on. Wait for it to boil. Probably put about a cup of water in there. These tablets apparently burn for like 6 to 9 minutes. So see if one's enough. And I've heard that one tablet's enough to boil a cup of water, but it did come from the dollar store, so we'll see what to expect. It's burning good there now. Just loosen up my rice. Get it put in its heater bag. And everything I have in this ration package, if all goes well, it's designed to be a whole day in this one bag. So I've got, like, the rice would be a dinner. Then I have some protein. I got teas and drinks. I got a breakfast. I mean, it's not a lot, but it should get you through. I mean, it's enough calories in there that, all things going well, it should be enough to keep you going at least. If not comfortably full, you won't starve.